All right. I am so excited to introduce our newest member of the Equaleads team, heading up our brand new Canadian print and ship office, Stephanie Wood. Hey, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Officially welcome aboard the team. So great to have you. It's been how long now that you've officially joined?
Depending on, yeah, when you want to
Yeah.
think that start date was, yeah.
Yeah. And so far, how has it been going?
So far, so good. It's been great. It's been so interesting to see the orders come in from all over the country already, like coast to coast in the territories already. See the different languages coming in and the really cool places people are traveling. It's like,
Right?
can you please send me pictures? Your trip sounds amazing.
Right? And I take it for
So
granted. I don't have an industrial card printer on my desk like you. Has there been a language or an order that you're just like, wow, take me with you?
yes, there was a three card order, and it was like Thai, Vietnamese, and I'm forgetting the last language, but it was fantastic. I was just
Yeah.
like, that sounds like such a cool multinational trip. Like, I
Yeah.
just thought that's going to be amazing. Good for you.
Like we live vicariously through our customers.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I was like, I really hope they post pictures of using their cards
Right.
because I want to see what that looks like.
And I think like humbling for me, like I remember a long time ago before I was more adventurous with my allergies, I was like, okay, I've written off different areas of the world and I've slowly, grown my comfort zone. But then to see our stats of how many people really purchase these languages like Thai or Japanese and some very neat corners of the world, it's a lot of people are doing it. And I find that alone, power in numbers and support that I can do it too.
It's so true. Yeah, it does give you a boost of confidence. Absolutely.
Yeah. So would love to get to know more about you, introduce you to our community. What brings you to the allergy sphere in general? What I know that it directly impacts you. What's your allergy journey?
Yeah, so I think the jump into food allergies was when my little 2-year-old daughter had peanut butter for the first time. That was the age
Mm.
we were supposed to introduce it. And we gave it to her. We had no uh, concern that anything was going to happen, but about an hour and a half later, it was pretty obvious that this was not going well. So the emergency trip, the ER, and there we were. There was the diagnosis. And so that was the start, really, right? It's like that moment. And so that begot the allergist appointments, the more testing, tree nuts were introduced. That child is now 18. So it's been a number of years since then.
Yeah.
So we've gone through sort of retesting and food challenges and that kind of whole spectrum of all the different experiences we've all had. So that jumped me in, and just becoming her advocate in the classroom, in the schools, and then meeting other allergy parents and kind of participating in that whole community is what brings me to just now participate in this way, thankfully, with Equally.
Wow, what a journey. And it's the early stages, as I hear, I was a 2-year-old in that position, so I didn't feel the other side of it. What helped you early on in that newly diagnosed period?
You know what it really is, and I think it's still true to this day. It's the food allergy community as a
Yeah.
whole, and I say that very first day in the emergency room when we were waiting, we were actually in the observation phase, right? If she was well, there was no real concern, but you have to wait to see if it's a biphasic reaction.
Yeah.
We're sitting in a room. There was only one other person in that room. We happened to strike up a conversation. Is she not a food allergy mom?
No
And
way.
she gave, like, what are the odds? And so she gave me kind of the, like, oh, this bakery in our neighborhood, and she gave me the really quick story of where I could go. So already
Cool.
first experience. Then a few weeks later, we had to go to a function for my husband's job, and we needed to eat at a restaurant. I don't think I really felt ready, but we kind of were pushed to do it. I explained to the waitress. She seemed to understand, but kind of moved on. I was like, oh, I don't know that she gets it. So I went again. I said, I really need you to understand. She's like, oh, no, I do. She's like, I have food allergies.
No way.
And like, so I just find our community is out there, and
Yeah.
we step up and support each other wherever we are in our path. And so I explained to her it's our first time at a restaurant. She walked me through. She's like, oh, always mention this and ask about this. And we just are so supportive of each other once we can identify each other. And I think that's what gets us through all the ages and stages of this journey.
Wow. So you obviously have the connection firsthand, which was not a prerequisite of working for us by any means, but then on the other side, travel is just a huge component of this. We are base camp for a lot of people in getting them prepared for travel. And is travel has it been a big part of your life? Curious pre-diagnosis versus afterwards, and now do you love travel?
Absolutely. And, it's only like the pocketbook that prevents me from doing more of
Right?
it sort of thing, right? It's like, ah. But yeah, no, of course, we
Yeah.
stayed, no doubt, in English speaking travel destinations at first because that
Yeah.
communication was clear. And it's a few years ago, just before the Olympics, we decided to go to Paris.
Neat.
And right, that was our first, we were actually there while they were still setting up. And that was our first kind of adventure into international, truly like across the pond, as they say, right?
Right.
Sort of.
Yeah,
And but being Canadian, we do have French to a certain extent.
for sure.
So that was helpful. But people don't realize that some of the terms we use in Canada are not the terms they use in France. And so navigating that, and even though we thought we were comfortable with the language, we actually literally said the word arachide to someone and they did not know what we were speaking about.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a little bit of a wake up call. We did have equal eats cards.
Helps.
So that was very helpful. But
Yeah.
just so that's where we're kind of now. Like again, my kids are older now, so we can more easily do some of that travel. And yeah, absolutely. I mean, Italy's on the list, Japan's on the list. Like I really hope we can get to some of those really right.
Right.
I need the people who buy those cards to like send me restaurant recommendations.
Yeah. Or a
I'm seeing
ticket.
people do. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Just take me with.
Oh, there's so many places to go. I'm in the same boat where it's the pocketbook at the end of the day. But I always have these dreams of like setting up shop somewhere. Like 3 months seems like a great amount of time in a place, but real life does not allow that.
Yay, responsibilities.
No, not at all. Well, that's fantastic. And then in terms of, we're thrilled to have you aboard. Our team keeps growing, our mission keeps growing, and we have so many exciting things moving forward to help our community dine and travel safer. What excites you about this new opportunity working with Equal Eats at this point in your life?
You know what? I think, as I said, my kids are older. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not sort of in that nitty gritty advocacy
sure.
of like my daughter can handle herself, and she's very good at it, which I'm so grateful for. And that's part of again learning from everyone. So I think I'm wanting to expand into the community. Like in seeing these orders come into Canada, I feel like that is our community growing. Like these are our people wanting to explore the world, and
Yeah.
we're not just creating the cards because we understand the need. It's we get it. Like I feel excited for all of them. And I
Oh,
just feel like I can support them this way. This is my way of being that woman in the emergency room or that waitress, at the restaurant is okay. I can give this to you in Canada, which is, of course, easier when we're in our own country for shipping and such. So I'm really glad to be able to participate that way and just grow our Canadian food allergy community.
Oh, I love it. And it's been a long time coming. We're in a few different countries, the US, UK, we ship globally. But Canada, we're a Canadian company at the end of the day. That's where we're registered. So it's wonderful that we're really setting up a presence here. And I'm just down the road in Kingston, Ontario. And we had our first package from you to me. And it just felt like the start of the business all over again for me. Of like, I got a package from Eagle Eats. And it's just great that we're making it very accessible for Canadians. As we know, duties and customs have become a big part of shipping and mailing these days internationally, and we're now offer a service that cuts that and makes it very affordable and fast as possible, which with our clientele, we know sometimes there's people that are planning for October and get their cards, and then there's people planning for next week. So it's everything in between. But we're super thrilled to have you aboard and really appreciate everything that you put in so far. With that being said, let's get some fun facts about you out of the way. I would love to learn a little bit more. I'm going to throw some rapid fire questions at you. But let's start off with your favorite food.
Right. Potatoes, really, in any way. This is
Yeah.
like, yeah, all forms of potato, but fried is certainly the most favorite. But yeah, you give me a potato, I am going to have some really cool recipe to try with it or something to do. Yeah. It's
Sounds
the
great.
Irish background somewhere in there, I think.
Nice. And then what favorite drink do you pair potatoes with?
Ooh, that is a toughie. That is a toughie. I would just go with like pop, just a nice, like fizzy, guilty
Yep.
pleasure, all the sugar fall, some sort of pop. Yeah. Soda for those who do. Yeah, something like that. Something
Or a
just
soft drink.
soft drink.
Also,
That's right. There's so many terms. There's so many terms. Yeah. Just candy in a can.
right? Okay, I know you've been to Paris, but is that your favorite travel destination that you've ever been to, or elsewhere?
You know, I I think I would have to say yes. I think I would
Yeah,
have to say yes because it was just such a really cool cultural experience and just, you see so much of it on TV and
yeah,
all that kind of like in media and then to actually be there
yeah.
was such a phenomenal experience and just an
Amazing.
amazing, yeah, it was a great trip.
That's great. Your
Yeah.
favorite travel accessory?
That would definitely be I have one of the like the wraparound neck pillows, the
Oh
one
yeah.
that like velcros around that like
Oh,
really
that's
holds your
serious.
head in. Oh yeah, because like I need it car trips,
Yeah.
plane trips, like it is I actually think it's in the glove compartment of my car right now because it has to be where I go because those naps are going to
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's just make
The
sure we're
prop,
equipped for
the
that. Yeah,
prop up neck brace.
that's
Fantastic.
right.
That's so great. And lastly, something that we might not know about you, any a unique talent, skill, um, past accolade.
Yeah, that would be a tricky one. You know what? If you're to do sort of like I've got the like double jointedness. I can do all the weird, like, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't really know how much that benefits me in life.
Well, we're kindred spirits because I have hitchhiker's thumb. So
See, there's something there.
something
There's something about our abilities there. Yeah. Yeah. I have yet
very
to figure
cool.
out how to monetize it, but
Well, I have a double jointed arm, and I used to try to get off work at a grocery store as a teenager, say, "Oh, I'm injured on the job."
I can't
Didn't
carry
work.
that out for you. Yeah. No,
Didn't work.
no.
Yeah.
Good try though. Good try.
Right. Well, maybe we'll find a way that we can use it as our superpower.
Great. Great. There's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it was so great catching up with you and introducing you to our community. We've got really big things coming, and it's just really amazing for me to see our mission expanding geographically to different areas because, as you said, community is our biggest asset, and I think there's power in numbers, knowing that we're not alone. Even though we provide a service, we're looking to grow that to provide more support for people all around the world. So. Really appreciate you being a part of our journey and really excited for big things to come together.
So awesome. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so excited to get going and put Canada on the map, if you will.
Perfect. All right. Thanks so much, Stephanie. Take
Thanks,
care.
Kyle. You
All right,
too.
bye.
Bye.